definitely looks loaded to the downside, but it's definitely holding this 186 level in the short term. So
Yeah.
I don't
This
know
where
what
it's got like an engulfing pattern to the upside too, above the VWAP, but it's got these spikes up here where to me I read that as selling pressure. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Mike, I'm with you. Waiting 5 minutes, guys. Just let things settle down. I just think it's a little bit messy. At least that's what I'm doing, right? If you have a strategy where everything looks good, everything hits your signals, hit the key, get into your trade, execute the plan. But I'm gonna wait. Core We've doing some stuff, getting above their pre-market highs, up and down, up and down. So this is some big. What's the spread on this thing? 15 cents at times. 13 seems to be bouncing a lot, quite a bit. Oh wow, look at that. 25-cent spread in some cases. Be careful with Core if you're gonna trade it, because the spread is jumping a lot. Hence why it's causing this weird up and down price action. You see these drops and pops. So careful there.
Morning.
And yeah, I see Nvidia engulfing, but I'm gonna wait 5 minutes. Yeah, I see that. It did engulf here. I gotta tell you, this doesn't look pretty. Even long, this does not look pretty right now. You might be in the green, but it looks messy. Let's see if it can hold if you are long on this thing. There it is. That's nice pop.
how quickly it can reverse though.
Yeah, no, you gotta be careful. It's messy, man. It is messy.
Okay, I'm still I was
You
still
don't believe the long. You don't believe the long on
No, I
Nvidia, do
don't.
you?
I don't, but it definitely doesn't look short. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
having to stay my hand here
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just wait and see. Because the market is, I don't know what the market's doing. I mean, the market was pushing up into the open, but hasn't gone anywhere since the opening bell. So
Yeah.
we're 4 minutes in now.
Wow,
And
look at Intel, guys. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. You guys are calling it out. Did not have this on my list, but yeah, Intel, man, continues to trade somewhat well. I think it did the same thing last week, right? Where it was, I traded well last week also.
yeah.
Yeah, it had a good open as well. All right, so here we are. Intel having a really nice, nice pop here, guys. Inter is going from the stock that doesn't move to like $2 at the market open. Like this is yeah, because you never got $2 on Intel before. Now it's like becoming the norm. Or am I bugging? Am I bugging here? Like I feel like we never had those big moves with Intel.
Not normally, no.
Right? So yeah, I might start watching this a little more closely. Like something clearly in this month, something's clearly turning around for Intel. Oh, very nice. Alex Ban, it sure is. Exactly. The $2 move on Intel is like a whole day move. That's like you wait an entire day for two move. We're getting that in 5 minutes of the market open. That's pretty impressive, actually. That is really nice. All right, guys, here it is. We're in the 5 minute already, going into 6. I'm looking at MU and just trying to figure out where is the play here. MU going below the V. I will put in a nice 5 minute engulfing. I will like that here, but now it's looking pretty long. It just looks choppy right now, though.
I did take a quick short on Nvidia, got out of break even. I'm short again on Nvidia.
All right.
And looking to take a partial at VWAP if we can get there. Again, I'm going to stop at break even because I'm just playing around with it a little bit. Because again, I don't believe the move higher. The level 2 is showing some weakness back down to 186, but it's got some support here, so it's tough to.
Well, you might be getting your move here now, Peter. This thing is let's see there. Come on. Stop
My
playing
entry
games.
is a little worse now than it was initially, so. Come on. Let's get the move down to VWAP. I'll take a partial if we get the VWAP, otherwise stop at break even, which is 186.38 for me. Oh, there we go, and it just came up and stopped me out of break even again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not getting the move down. I mean, I'm not getting hurt
Yeah.
on this. I have 2 stops at break even now, so that's okay. But yeah, it's just not cooperating. I said I didn't trust the Nvidia move higher, but it's also not breaking down. So I you know, again, it's one of those where I feel like I know I should give it a little more room, but I can't help but be risk adverse. And
yeah. I don't blame you with that. It's really now it's not trading well. Well, now it looks like it does want to go again. But it's tough here above the VO, holding on to that 9 moving average. But it does, every time it moves down, it looks very weak for a setup.
yeah.
Like here, it doesn't look.
Wow, CoreWeave is moving higher. CoreWeave's at 108.
Yeah, man, this thing. Very nice. Corey's doing well here, friends. Intel might bounce with 9 EMA. Anybody took Apple? What is Apple? We didn't even talk about Apple today, actually. Always asleep or doing his own thing. Here's Apple down 1.1. So they put in a nice short setup if you're able to take it. Nice pull back to the VWAP. This is your 5-minute break here. So that's not bad, actually. Not a bad 5-minute setup under 1 minute. Very light volume. So, but yeah, it looks okay. Let's see if it can run here. POTR back above the VWAP. VWAP breakout potential here. The 5-minute looks very funky though. 5-minute setup looks very, very funky on POTR. But the 1 minute looks great for a possible VWAP breakout. If this candle can hold and get back to 130.50, that could be a situation there. Nice, Nathan. You took Apple. Apple short, I assume. That's looking decent right now. Oh yeah, Apple wants to drop. What does Atlas say on Apple?
What does Atlas say? I've got it right here. Not much, actually. Not a lot of orders. Orders at 257 on Apple, but it's pretty pretty empty.
It's trading light. Yeah, it's trading light. Like you can even tell the charts are barely moving. But if I had to choose, I'll be short on this if I had to choose. Look at that, 255. Excuse me, 257.50 starting to build up there a little bit. Then you got, like you said, 257 down here. Like there's nothing towards the top side. So if I'm choosing, if I'm a betting man, I'm betting short on this thing. But there is light volume though. The volume is very, very light. Which the tricky part with that is that it could change very quickly, right, to the other direction, very, very quickly because there's not that much volume. So
Tesla,
let's see.
Tesla looks. My goodness, what does a level 2 Atlas look like at Tesla? Tesla looks like it just wants to break here below, break red. Support here though, it can't seem to break through this level.
Tesla is very, very choppy, but I gotta say, it does look interesting for short. Breaking the previous day close, the VWAP. I mean, it's choppy, but it does look like it might want to break down from here for 358.59. That would be a 5-minute or be breakdown. Look at the 5-minute. Here's your 5-minute range. So right, you're breaking down from the 5-minute range, and also plenty of levels here that it might want to leave behind. So Atlas, on the other hand, though, looks very mixed. I can't tell. On Atlas, where's the big imbalance? Got orders to both sides here. Looks good lower. I'm gonna try a short. I'm short on Tesla here, friends. Let's see. Stop above the VWAP. See if we could break this 348.59. I should have waited to actually broke the 59. Alright, so hit it above the VWAP. See if the buyers come in. Sellers come in to push it down. Let's see. Level 2 is so balanced out, man. There's no imbalance on the level 2 at the moment. It can go both ways, long or short. Probably should have waited for a bigger imbalance to the downside.
I am short with you on this, Carlos. I
Yeah,
got
you think so?
Before
Yeah.
you had. I got it before you had, and my stop is 349.50. It doesn't look as good now as it did a minute ago.
Yeah.
Hard to see
It looks
what's
like it's
going
gonna
on over
fire
here.
and stop me out here, which is unfortunate, but
Yeah, I'm gonna get out myself too.
I'm out. Yeah. So that didn't work out.
Okay, what are we gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna get out.
No
I was
direction.
hoping
It's
that I
just
would
kind of
kind of
hovering.
do a fake out and then head back to the previous day close, but
We'll
it's
see.
not doing it. But you know what? It might not run. I don't like it so long either, because if I'm looking at this, it's all over the place. There's no imbalance at the moment. This is why you're getting this kind of situation. So I should have probably waited for a better setup. But man, every time I get this sell-off like that, it looks like it wants to break that 348.59.
Yeah, the 345 had some orders. I was hoping that it would, have an interest
Yep.
in dropping a couple of dollars, but then it got support and it's up here. I mean, we said at the outset how choppy Tesla was over the last few days, and
I know. Why are we trading this thing?
yeah, that's as we say, not as we do.
Exactly. Oh boy. All right. Tesla, what do you want to do here? All right, let's keep looking. First trade, no good on Tesla here. MU. Yeah. Wow, MU did the engulfing pattern. I took my eyes off of it, and it had a great engulfing setup here. Nice view at breakdown with the pullback. I mean, you don't expect this move, but the engulfing was nice on MU below the VWAP. Entry around this area here. This is something I would have taken for sure. Like on this candle here. For sure. And it is at least paying out right now.
It's just
At least 3 hours
running
on it.
down.
Op loss 417.
That's,
So if you took this, anybody took this short, I took my eyes off it, but this is very classic drop here. Oh, look at MU. That is the move right there. That is the move you look for if you're in the VWAP, around the VWAP. Wow. And again, keep in mind, guys, take small size on this thing. This is a $6 move, right? So don't go taking a bunch of shares on it. You don't need to take a lot. You can literally take 100 shares, 50 shares if you're starting out, even less, and you can have a nice win on MU here. Look at this thing. Oh, that is so nice. Why do I look at anything else? I should look at MU every day. I don't know why I took my eyes off of it.
so Carlos, I'm back short on Nvidia as it's
You are?
breaking below VWAP. We'll see if
video.
I really want that
Okay.
186 break. I see a bunch of orders sitting at 186. I'll take a partial when we get to here. We're almost there. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna take that partial right now.
Nice.
So there you go. Now let's see if we can get a move to a low of day. No, it's come right back up here. So I got a partial, and then I got stopped out at break even. So nothing's running for me yet
Nothing's
today.
running. Yeah, sucks.
Yeah.
Man. All right.
Nvidia did that spike high, and then it
Mhm.
sold off sort of weak. So it looked like maybe it was going to run a lot lower, but yeah, not yet. Anyways.
Nvidia might still be a short. I know I stopped you out, but
I know it. I'm still watching it here. Even Tesla. Look at Tesla, how it pushed higher and then it did a hard move back to the
Yeah.
Previous day close, Friday's close. So I don't know. It's
okay.
everything's We did warn about this, right?
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
did
be
warn
careful.
about the choppiness. Yeah.
Yeah, careful about it being all choppy. That's unfortunately par for the course, so to speak, for today. So we expect it. The market's waiting on news.
Yeah. The setup on NVIDIA, I gotta admit, I like the setup here for a VWAP breakdown. I'm gonna go short here. The stock doesn't move a whole lot, so you could take a little bit more than you would on MU. But let's see. Short here for the VWAP breakdown. Let's see if we can actually get to 185.50. I mean, this stock barely moves now. My goodness, every time I get in, it just goes the other way. Today is not my day, friends. The VWAP breakouts are not working out today. Great setup, like perfect situation here. We even have the Atlas showing us a little bit of bearish signal here, 186, and you just can't break through that. We cannot break through 186. Having
Here we
a
go.
tough time. Every time we come here,
here
this is Peter's order. Peter partial there. But every time we come here, it's just we're struggling to break through. I would love to break through that and then get down to 185.80. But we're having a tough time. Yeah. No, I don't think there's any new schedule. We do have some U.S. economic data, housing.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Sales, home sales, existing home sales at 10. Yeah, and
right,
not really a big number there. So I don't. Oh, look at that pop higher in
I
NVIDIA.
know. I lost a lot more than what I wanted to there. Good thing it's something under $1. So NVIDIA doesn't move a lot like it used to anymore. Yeah, hold on. Let me bring that up. We do have. Here it is. Existing home sales at 10. Oh, in 11 minutes.
Come on.
But I thought it's gonna.
Why is it losing
here? All right, friends. I'm 0 for 2 today. Nothing has hit. Let's go around and see what we got. NVIDIA lost about 80 cents on that one. That's not nice, NVIDIA.
What did I do?
Apple.
What did you do?
Goldman Sachs.
What did you do?
Nothing. NBIS. Wow, NBIS gonna go for 150. I believe that is their all-time highs. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah. NBIS guys putting in an all-time highs here at 150. There it goes. 150. It is just rocking. Look at the weekly here, man. What a week had last week, and this week is about to. Looks like it wants to put in another one. So that is trading very well. POTR. Yeah. This would have been a tough breakout too, right? Because we've been taking these that have not been working. So tough view at breakout. We just took one like that on Tesla and on Apple. I'm on NVIDIA, excuse me.
Wow, look
and
at
they
Tesla.
both failed. So
yeah, look at Tesla popping
look
higher.
at this. Yeah,
Market's
nice
moving
move.
higher. Did we get some news? Did we
Yeah,
get
I think
some
so.
news on these markets? Yeah, it looks like it.
Come on.
So it looks like no more blockade, huh?
It's all Paris news today, Carlos. 2 traders convicted in Paris over a $23 million insider trading deal.
Ouch.
I'm in the right place here today.
You definitely are.
Well,
Give us
happening out of Paris today.
Give us the life stories out of Paris. All right, let's see.
You need to get back to like what is happening.
Man, what a day! What a day. MU, nice reversal with the market change there. Tesla just took off in the direction. POTR, same thing. A lot of things moving higher. Apple is still not even at the VWAP, so it did drop. It's just kind of not really enjoying the move higher like some of these tickers did, NVIDIA and some other ones. Market pulling back a little harder than probably people would expect. You guys see the news? SNDK. What is SNDK up to? You traded with 10 shares, Walden. That's probably the only way I would trade this thing too. You can see, man, it could blow you out of the water, man. Like 10 shares, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? You know. And this could move. It could really move in some cases $25 to $50. Like we've seen those moves on SNDK. So, yeah, well, we're gonna trade it. Careful with the size. Well, also, it's a buying power hog too. 800 shares, 800 a price of 800. Will tie up all your buying power with this thing if you take a big size. You don't want that. All right, little bit rough start to the week. Yeah, Ben, exactly. SNDK can rip your face off, no question. That's
I am short. I'm in short Nvidia again.
Okay.
Got short here at the high. I was watching for because it broke that 187, and then it was looking really tentative here, and I saw the market moving down. I'm hoping to get a big move down all the way back down to VWAP. I did take a partial below 187. Once again, stop aggressively at break even, which happens to be 187.17. So don't stop me out. Come on, go down. You saucy little stock. There you go. And it came up and it hit me. It hit my stop again.
Oh man.
This thing just does not want to cooperate for me.
Yeah, tell me about it. Mondays are my worst trading day. I'm just gonna take off Mondays from now on. Mondays are my worst trading day. I probably shouldn't say that because then
reject it. Come on, give me a green.
Well, you could say my stops are too tight, but look at what Nvidia's doing now. So I'm pretty happy for that tight stop because that's the type of move I don't want to get caught in, right? New high of day, pops higher. Look at that. And it cleared out all of the orders. So, and now we've got orders at 188. So, yeah, it went from looking short bias based on the level 2 to very quickly, well, the orders got pulled, and suddenly we're long bias on this thing now. So that's sometimes what happens.
Shit.
Tesla. Ooh, Tesla's like putting in like a topping pattern here. Early for a mountain pass type pattern, but Tesla looks like it, it topped, it retested right to the penny too. To the penny, it's pretty close. What's going on here? Why don't I have?
I think it's
close. It was within.
Looks
it was
like
within
right
a penny.
to the penny. Yeah, it looks right on.
It was within a penny. It really was. So.
Yeah. What's Intel up to? Intel halting its move higher. MU just messing around the VWAP here. CoreWeave continues to explode, friends. Look at this go up 8.5.
CoreWeave.
This was the trade of the day. There's no question. Oh man.
Come
just
on.
Blazing through dollars like it's nobody's business. Look at that.
Come on.
111 coming up. No problem. There is... No, not yet. 95. You can do it, CoreWeave. First a level 1.
You can do it. There it is. There it is. Just
There
took
it
some
is. It
orders
did
at
it.
111.
Yeah. Just did it.
Yeah.
Just doing amazing things. What's the news on CoreWeave, by the way, guys? Like police, I'm in long 372.
Yeah, I think they're still leveraging that news from last week with the big deal with Anthropic and
Come on.
the Meta people
Hit me.
investing. I am short. I did take the short on Tesla once again. Tight stop to break even here, but we're
looking good here.
Yeah, come on, let's go down.
Come on. Hit
Didn't
me.
get a great entry, but I am in at 70 cents to the good.
Come on.
To get $1. There
Get
you
me
go.
green.
$1 to the good. So taking a partial now.
Very nice, very nice. Good trade, man. Good trade.
So you have to be like very persistent today.
Yeah.
See if we can get a move down to VWAP. That would be good.
Come on,
So
come
we got
on.
352. Oh no, now we're bouncing.
Come on.
BIS 154.
Let's go.
Wow.
We're so close.
That is explosive today, friends, as well. Up 5.8 this morning.
There we go.
All right, Nvidia here.
Then we start getting into green.
Looks like it's sort of topping, but it's also it still has orders at 188. So that's as much as I like to short things. Nvidia is not yet the time. The market is also
Feeling
pushing
slow.
higher here, so just went green on the Qs, and I just got stopped out of break even on the Tesla, so I came right back up to my break even. Yikes! Nothing doing today.
I know. Talking about it. Intel might be losing the view up here, at least trying. Andrew and Brian, EBSQ. Yeah, they're in chat. They're trading in chat. Looks like Andrew is long Tesla at 349 from earlier. And he's just I think near the previous day close. He's all the way in at the bottom here. Somewhere in this area.
Come on, come on.
Interesting. We're sitting at 188. Haven't taken out those orders. There we go. Now we finally took the orders at 188.
Which one?
Nvidia.
That's Nvidia. Yep.
Yeah.
Oracle. I see you guys mentioning Oracle. Let's see what is up to here on Oracle. Oh,
Settled.
These
Fuck
tech
me.
companies, man. These tech companies, they own the world right now. Everything is tech.
I need
That's
another
it.
play. Look at that.
Canada had a big impact on the modernization of AI. I was hearing some podcasts how they had a big hand in what you see now as modern AI and machine learning. So, and the United States took it and found a way to monetize it, because that's what they do. They monetize everything because our consumers, which is eat it up, everything you throw at them. All right, consumer home sales data is out. Let's take a look.
Yep. I should have a. Oh no, I'm not sharing the screen, but the data is out. Let's share that screen for you. You should be able to see live data there.
Will it come the same? I know you got two computers going. How do you like it to? Well, we'll talk about the data. We'll talk about it a bit here. I don't see it yet, but let me make sure, because sometimes when you connect from a new setup, I might need to do something. No, I got you, Peter. There it is. I got it.
Yeah. So data came out slightly lower than anticipated. Only just under 4 million home sales. when the number was anticipated to be just over 4 million home sales. So not a statistically significant variance there, 3.98 million versus 4.07, but I don't know. The market might not see that as good. We did get a temporary little dip here, but I don't think it's not going to be long lasting. So pretty much came out as anticipated. And that's it. We don't have any other economic data scheduled for today. So now it's all down to what's the next piece of news, right? What's the news that we're going to see next?
APP, is that App Lovin'? Yeah, App Love is having a heck of a day. These guys are up 6% this morning, 905 so far. So yeah, they're crushing today.
Good old App Lovin'. This NVIDIA, the level 2 in NVIDIA looks like it wants to go higher because the orders are stacked. The chart looks like it's topped here and is ready to drop. So it's hard to tell either way. Since I'm playing around here this morning, I'm going to play around with another short here at 188. Anything over high of day will stop me out. Maybe we'll get a big pullback and I can take advantage of this. We'll see.
That's not nice. We'll remove that, Robert. That's not nice of you to say, man. What's going on? You're not like that. I know you. I know you here in chat. You're pretty good. Oh, you say something like that. So I won't block you because I think you just had a moment. We all have moments sometimes. We all have moments. Other people just block and ban right away. I give you a chance. It's like when you go, you gotta understand. People have moments. People have bad moments. I have bad moments too all the time.
Sure.
Like you go on a Saturday morning where it's nice and sunny. It's 75 degrees outside, and you go to a Dunkin' Donuts and the person doesn't treat you well. Think about how they're feeling, and you're on your way with your swimming gear to the beach to have a great day with your family in the cars. I get it. They're just doing their job, but they might be having a moment where, like, crap, I'm here this weekend working a double because someone else didn't show up. Like, you just don't know what's going on, right? So she could have a moment and be rude to me, and I'm like, hey, have a nice day. I feel for you. I really feel for you. I'm going to go to the beach, and as I'm sipping on my drinks, I'll think about you, But I feel for you. So people have moments, you got to be understanding. I agree. Yeah, customer service is probably one of the toughest things, especially serving people. It's a tough business, right? And if you don't get paid well, it could be tough. And those guys don't get paid well,
Come on.
Yep.
It's not like you go into the Four Seasons. Four Seasons, I expect you to treat me well. You don't treat me well, I'm gonna have a problem. Minimum wage, you have a moment, it's okay. Four Seasons, the world could be falling apart. Treat me nice, because I'm paying for nice. I'm paying for nice. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for nice.
Yeah, I'm not paying to understand your problems right now. Oh man, oh boy. Gotta understand the environment. It's very important. The environment dictates everything. All right, MU friends, leaving the VWAP. No pullback for a VWAP breakdown, and I probably wouldn't have not trusted it anyways to take a short. AMD failing the VWAP breakout, so I see that at VWAP. See what it does here if it can.
Come
hold.
on.
Right now it's just kind of quiet. Breaking entry here. Andrew in on Microsoft, 372.
Come on.
Entry on Microsoft there. So Andrew long, Tesla still at 349. That's about to pay off nicely, guys. Look at that, man. Tesla
Get up there, 80.
out in front here. MU heading the other way. Such a mixed bag today, man. There's some stuff that's just not moving, like Intel. MU is going lower. Tesla's going higher. CoreWeave back down here. Good TR.
Come on, support at
Just
60.
lost some traction. I mean, there's
Support
a
at
lot
60.
everywhere, and I'm in none of this. NBIS losing some strength towards that 155. Didn't get there. Pulling back. Peter, you in anything right now?
Come on,
Any
come on.
No, I got
reversals?
out of Nvidia. Again, another break even. It did spike lower to 188, but it couldn't. It wasn't breaking, so we'll just cut our losses there.
Yeah.
Cut it break even. It's just one of those days where it's not. Feels like it's gonna break, but not yet. Yeah. There's a lot of orders here above the price. I should show more patience. I could have still been in this. Look at this now. Is it going to break 188? Maybe.
Come on. Get me.
No patience. No patience on my part. Look at that. There's a little. Oh, there's the break I was looking for.
Which one is this one, Peter?
Here we go.
Nvidia.
Nvidia, yeah. Yeah. It's hard, man, because you were in here too. I think right in this area, right? And then you got out break even. Look what happens, you know.
I got back in over 188. I actually had an average of about 188.20, and then it spiked
you did.
up. It spiked up, and I just said, let's not take too much risk here. And
yeah.
so I mean, it hasn't. It's not like it's gone a couple of bucks. It's only gone a couple of cents here, but.
Yeah. Apple GS.
Come on.
This is not trading good anymore. This RVMD is not doing anything. It's got no volume. CRM. Let's see. CRM. It's just scanning. Tech is just another one. Salesforce doing well today, and I don't think there's any news on it because I haven't seen anything, but we'll see. Ackman is starting another IPO. Starts marketing Pershing IPO to raise 10 billion. This guy's always into something. So Bill Ackman doing something, some stuff.
Hey, got to make money.
Yeah.
He's always hustling.
Pershing Square USA is expected to be priced on April 28th. So. All right, looking, friends. Coin did very well today. Yeah, there was a lot of things looking back now, not on our list, that did very well. Yeah, Coin, you guys mentioned. Intel, we did have on the list, but very good start, strong start, and just kind of went flat the last couple of minutes, so not really doing anything. And NBIS was another one. We had this on our secondary, I believe. Yes, and this also did very well, guys. So went green and then just took off. Good TRs, lower. Core, we've had a strong start too, man. So many things that did pretty good today. CRCL. Yeah. It's all software though. It's all software and AI type data centers. I mean, that's what's the stuff that's really getting like the big moves today. Nvidia trying to go green. As I mentioned earlier, Andrew is in Microsoft, so Andrew's in Microsoft there from 372, so he's in from down here. Very nice. So sure, he's got a couple of partials up into 377.91, which is our high. You think car is heading to 600? Why? What's your reasoning for it? I'm curious. Wow. What is this about?
Car?
Avis.
Like
Look
Avis?
at Avis. Yeah, look at their
The heck?
chart, man.
I haven't looked at that in a while, but 600.
Me neither.
What the?
Well, they're
I
halfway
was
there.
like, this is the stock is. Wow, look at that. Yeah,
They're
no,
halfway there.
Last time I looked at this stock, it was under $100.
Me too. That's why when this guy
Okay.
says 600, Samuel, like this 1984, probably the year you were born, same as me. I'm like, this guy's smoking something. The stock is like $90. How's it gonna get to 600? But no, you're right. I'm wrong. I'm the one smoking, obviously.
Wow.
It's at
at that.
324.
Wow. Yeah, look
People
at
are,
that.
people
That's
are
crazy.
renting cars, man. Wow.
Hmm.
That is
Interesting.
it's impressive. Cars being short squeezed. Yeah, this is definitely a short squeeze. I mean, the stock barely moves, and just this month alone, not this month, the last couple of weeks, it's just been on a tear. So definitely getting squeezed here. What's the other one? Hertz is HTZ.
HTZ.
Yeah, they're having a little bit of movement. Probably
Sympathy
secondary
move?
to sympathy move. That's the word I was looking for. Sympathy moves to car, but not as big.
All right. What's Andrew up to? He's got his. He's working some of the longs well.
Yeah, he's doing good with the longs today. I believe they did. I believe Hertz did have some bankruptcy stuff going on, and they had a tough time, and they did this Tesla situation, which did not work. They got into a big. They bought way too many cars that were not being rented. Their services on Tesla were getting expensive. People didn't know how to drive the Tesla, and it is tricky. Like if you look at if you have never drove a Tesla before, it is very tricky with the braking. It's kind of annoying at first, the way the braking works. It pisses you off until you actually get it. Once you get it, like, oh, this is great. But think about it. You're on vacation. You just want to get a car and go.
Yeah.
With a Tesla, you got a plan. You got to get in a car. You got to first learn how to drive. It's your first time doing it, and then you got to figure out how to work the system to find a gas station. It's not as simple as, hey, pull up over to any gas station. So, like, I know how to drive a Tesla, but if I go on vacation, I'm not renting one. You know, like I'm not renting a regular car, so I don't have to plan so much as far as fuel and this and that. No, I'm not doing that. And then if you're staying in a hotel, you gotta make sure that they have enough charging stations. Sometimes they don't. It's gets messy. But yeah, car, man. Thanks for bringing that up. It's gonna be on the radar for me going forward. Now, this is a hell of a squeeze, man. 80, was it like at $100? Yeah, look at that. Just 3 weeks ago. Wow, there's some very happy campers right now. That's for sure.
Whoops.
MU. What else? Wow, Tesla fell apart here. Nice drop. Wow. Actually go red. Let's see what it does here at the view app. This could be interesting.
Motherfucker. Now you start
If I
pushing
take
up.
this trade and it fails, this will have to be my last trade because then I'll be very close
I'm
to
gonna
max
fucking
loss
cry.
for the day.
Look at that. Bro. What the hell?
So let's make sure it's A quality if we're going to take one. If not, we'll call it what it is and we'll be back tomorrow. But see if we get an A quality set up. It's still early, 10:16.
I have to admit, I'm short NVIDIA again. I'm convinced this thing is going to go back to VWAP.
Peter, you having a moment?
I think so. I think so. So
You know
we
what?
gotta see. I mean, I'm green in
Oh,
this
man.
trade right now. Again,
Yep,
stops doing a lot of break-even stoppages here. Unfortunately, I did have a loss
Yeah.
earlier that I'm trying to make up from, but and then churning a bunch of commissions. but
Yeah.
but if I can get the move, then that's what's gonna make it all work. But it's just I should have stayed in the trade where I was in, and it was over
Up
188.
there.
If I'd
At
stayed in that
188.20.
trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, 188.20, and it wouldn't have challenged my entry to this point. So, really, that's frankly where my nervousness, I guess, showed itself. That was the best entry, and I really should have just stayed in that. So,
Here it is.
However.
All right. Here we are. I'm short Tesla, guys. So I did the VWAP breakdown here. Did pull back a little bit here. We'll highlight a little bit higher. We didn't get it. I'm short. We'll be targeting the previous day close at 348.95, and we'll be out. We'll be out quickly. My stop was going to be 352. We'll be out sooner. If it doesn't show signs of dropping soon. So let's see what happens here. All right, how's your trade, Peter? Hopefully it's dropping. Come on, go the other way.
no, it's not. It's just it won't. The damn thing won't drop.
Yeah.
It came down again. I can regret that trade. I really should have more patience on that best entry, and I'd be very happy right now. But instead, see, we just spiked back up through my break even.
Yeah, sucks. Tesla garbage. I'm sorry, Nvidia garbage. But you're right. That first entry you had, man, that was pretty good.
Well,
Ah, man, that's not what I want to see.
All right, my second trade Nvidia. We're in earlier today. Let's see if we get the previous day close. All right, so U.S. blockade on Iran's coastline goes into effect. So now at 10. That is the headline that people are mentioning here. What exactly does that mean?
Oh, no. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. No. Right now?
Let's see if Tesla wants to drop or not. What is CAR? CAR is Avis. Avis is a rental car company, national rental car company here.
Avis budget.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
got Avis, you got Hertz,
Budget
you got
Avis.
National. There's some other ones too that are for more luxury cars.
Bro. What is happening today?
Like six actually.
We
came out.
are
Very recent car company. I don't know if
tripping balls over
what I know,
here.
right? But Six is like they came out with the big luxury ads, and then they got some luxury vehicles.
Dude, look at that.
Really?
That's
Not what I would
just.
think of for luxury rentals.
Which way is it going to go?
Yeah, it's like 6. Let me see.
Are you
I might have
fucking
the
for
wrong clothing.
real?
Hold on.
Oh my God.
I went on a our
What
company
a ride.
back in the day. My company.
What a
used to
ride
use,
today.
Budget and
It's just,
was it budget? Yeah, it was budget.
let's
It
get
was
some
Budget
rejection
before
going.
Budget
Come
Avis.
on.
So and then they merged, and so anyway, so we used to go to Budget all the time. And Carlos, when you show up at Budget, I mean, based on the name, we always had, our company standard was a
Don't do me like
full
this.
size vehicle and full size sedan. So whatever
Mhm.
you get, whatever your full size sedan is, and it's usually
Don't
nothing
do
special.
me like this.
And but once we showed up, there was 3 of us, three dudes, all on a business trip, and I don't even remember where we were. Doesn't matter the city, some random city in the U.S. And they said, like, we don't have any cars for you all. And then they go and the manager, and they're like, oh, it's a big corporate client, and we got to. So, anyways, bottom line, they put all 3 of us in 3 Jaguars. And I got to say, that was probably not their best move. But
No.
it was the only cars that they had.
No.
We had so much fun that week.
No.
I think we did some work. I don't remember any of the work that we did, but I do remember tooling around in the Jag every time we were going to a restaurant. And we because you go out to dinner, you're there with the client, you do your stuff all day, and then you go out for dinner.
Yeah.
We were picking restaurants that were like 30 miles away,
just to
so
drive
we
the
could
Jag.
just to get a drive in these Jag. And of course, it was a rental Jag, so it wasn't the high end, but even a low end Jag. Maybe this is like probably this was 1990s, maybe early 2000s at best. So even then, it was just we were having lots of fun. So yeah, it was quite awesome. Good week.
Nobody rents a car dressed like this. It doesn't happen.
No?
You don't rent a car.
If you're on a business trip, I mean, I guess I used to, but I don't know the business climate anymore. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Back in the days, now when you travel, you want to travel comfortable. You know, you're not wearing a 3-piece suit at the airport.
Well,
no,
I guess not. I used to, because when you travel, with a really small bag, and you can't put the suit in there because it would wrinkle, so you wear it.
yeah. Not anymore.
Come on.
But this is it right here, Sixth. So this is a car rental company that is for luxury cars. Sixth rental, but they were fairly new. Like they were not out that long. It's got to be I want to say maybe 10 years or less, if that.
What the fuck just happened?
That rejection on the video.
All right, Tesla's just bouncing back and forth, back and forth. I don't like what it's doing here.
What the
really
fuck
nice
was
buy ups right at this level, so that's not a good sign for us. Hard stop 352, but I will get out if before that if we don't start seeing some progress, man.
Yeah, this is way choppy.
Just
couldn't really make anything off it.
From whatever reason, this line. This is probably Friday's. Yeah, Friday's high. So this line that you're seeing here is Friday's high right over here.
Oof! Look at that.
Back and forth right below our entry. A few weeks ago, SNDK was in the 600. Yeah.
Not great.
SNDK will get to 2,000 by year's end if it continues. I think so. It's crazy.
Fail hard.
Just back and forth, back and forth. Looks like the buyers are winning here.
What the fuck, man? Look at that.
Thoughts?
It's 1 minute. Let's see.
Just not getting any type of movement.
Ay.
Trump vows to eliminate Iranian ships close to U.S. blockade. Breaking news from Bloomberg. So I guess he's only targeting Uranian ships, right? If his blockade is only for Uranian ships,
but those are the only ships. So Iran is blocking every other ship, and he's going to block the Iranian ship. So I guess
right.
That's the tip.
Like don't let your ships go through. The other ones can. Okay, I can see the thought process.
I'm not sure what it means in this case. So like Iran has been clear, their blockade means we will sink you. I can't imagine the U.S. sinking these ships, but maybe they'll just take possession of them.
Turn around, or okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of what they did with the Venezuela, right? They kind of took possession of a few of them, and some they turned around. So. All right, 352 is my hard stop. Yeah, I'm getting out. It might go lower, but I don't want to stick around to see the pull back into my stop if it's not going to play out nice here.
Dude, it is so fucking chop. Look at that.
Cover. Make sure I hit the right button. Last few times I had some issues covering. Like I hit the wrong button a few times in the last 3 weeks.
Right.
Like I will hit the sell button, which is below the cover button, and that adds some shares instead of covering everything. So I'll make sure I got my hotkeys hands where they need to be, just to make sure. Usually not a problem, but I had 2 of those in the last like month or so.
Right.
My gut feeling tells me this thing is gonna pop and I should get out now. But the technicals are saying, let's wait for the VF, see if we can hold it. So that's what's happening right now, guys. If you're wondering what's Carlos doing, that's what I'm doing. My gut feeling is saying it's gonna pop, get out, and the technical is saying the VWAP is here, just wait. That's what's happening. There are also Chinese ships passing through. Yeah, I think a couple got through before this. Like, I'll be surprised if 10 got through, right? But I think a couple got through.
Yeah.
And then now we're with this blockade, so we'll see.
Yeah, you gotta have, man, it's gotta be, can you imagine how nerve-wracking it would be to, like, trust that you can sail your ship through there and nobody's gonna take you out? Not the sea mines or the, a missile or something. And you know, like, if you get hit, there's no rescue ships coming because nobody's coming into that war zone, especially if your ship got hit. So it's like,
oh no,
damn, it's tough stuff, man. If you're having the guts to sail through.
Yeah. Which I'm sure that they're, if I'm the, if you're in the crew, you're probably, if you're passing through, they're very close to the thing that drops. They got that orange boat, the small boat that drops like for safety or whatever. I'm sure you just put it on autopilot. It's just stand next to that in case you got a bear and run into it. I'm gonna get out of this thing.
Even so, like, what if that boat runs into a mine? You get off the ship and then you just run into another mine in the like, damn it.
But it'll be a lot smaller.
10:30. We're an hour into this market
to navigate, so I would think. But yeah, no, you're right. It's a risk, a very heavy risk. All right, I'm out of Tesla, guys. It looks like it might want to get above the VWAP. Peter's still pissed that the US beat Canada for the gold. Peter's not even thinking about that, man.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody's thinking about that. Who's thinking? I'm not even thinking about that. And I live in the US. It's
history.
done. That's it. What's this for the Olympics?
Yeah.
Is the Olympics that big of a deal? I guess they are if you win, right?
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure. Disappointing, but it's not like every day I wake up and go, ah.
All right, so I guess people do care. I don't know. I don't think I care. Even for like baseball or whatever. You won the Olympics, so I'm more interested in the World Series. Me personally, I think that's more exciting. The Olympics fun. It's fun in games. You watch it, but we don't go around saying, "Yeah, we won this many Olympics." I don't think people care. No, take that back. I don't know what people care about. I don't really see it as.
If you're an Olympic athlete, you care a lot.
Yeah, that's it. If you won, you care, and I care for you. That's great. But I think the U.S. sports have more excitement. I think.
This market, I'm so shocked that this market is actually moving higher. That's pretty impressive, actually, considering.
All right, my gut was right on this Tesla. Am I a Yankee fan? Yes, if I have to pick, I'm gonna be a Yankees fan. Have I kept up with the Yankees or any sports lately? No. No. But again, I became a fan at the era where, I mean, we're just, we had a great team. Derek Jeter, Bernie Williams, Paul. I mean, that, I mean, loved it. That era was much, much different. So, would I have become a fan? I always think about it. Would I have become a fan when they were losing if I was starting to watch baseball then? Right? That's the question. Because it's very easy to become a Yankee fan when you're growing up and all you're seeing is, you know, Paul O'Neill breaking bats and breaking home runs. You're happy.
Fair weather fan. Yeah, it's easy to be
right?
a fan when
That's when I grew up watching them. Would I, if I were growing up when they were losing, would I still be a fan? Would it be a Dodgers or I don't know? You get what I'm saying.
So your family's not like a diehard.
No, it didn't come from the family.
Dodgers or okay.
My father did not watch any sports, man. He was just out there getting it done. So he was not. He didn't have the time. So it doesn't come from like a family history. Like, oh, we're a Mets fan, and I don't have that. Oh, come on, Tesla. Seriously, look at the drop might be coming here now. Come on, you know I'm done. I'm done. We're slightly just. We could afford one more trade, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. That's it. We'll come back tomorrow. This day's not treating me well.
No.
How about you guys? How do you guys do? Me and Peter have somewhat of a rough day.
We're having a rough day, yeah.
Yeah, as far as getting things to connect. How about you guys? Oh, you Tesla, you piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Long NVIDIA. All right, see your long NVIDIA. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, NVIDIA actually thought it was going to get down to the VWAP. Actually held back to the previous day close, trying at least. Ref for me. Let's see what else. Mountain Pass PLTR. Okay.
The problem is it came all the way down through the VWAP and then retested the high. So that's that breaks my personal rules. But
yeah, just trying there. So nice. Green but rough day. I'm glad you're green. But because I was a rough day and I'm red. I like the rough day green. But good. CRWV treats me well so far. Yeah, we got some runners, man. CRWV, POTR at some point here broke out nicely. What's the other one? Intel. The beginning broke out and just went sideways, and it was another one. NBIS continues, guys. New high, 156.85 is your all-time highs on NBIS. What a monster today. How can I see Andrew trading live? You can see him right over here in the chat room. So head over to bearwoodtraders.com, and he is there. I'll show you what these guys are up to. It is loading up. There it is. There's Andrew. He is traded Sanders a little bit, but he had his good trades with Tesla, and I think what's the other one? Tesla and Microsoft. He traded Microsoft as well this morning. But yeah, head over to chat. You can see Andrew. You can see Brian's trading. The rest of the moderators. These guys are on all day. Oh yes. Eamon's book is out, friends. So definitely take a look at that. You know,
I bought it last week.
You did. That's right.
I did.
So look at that. He's
loaded up on my Kindle.
Yeah, done a lot of work on this book. So I'm sure it's gonna be good. And Eamon's a great trader. We'll definitely check him out. And a really nice guy, man. Really nice guy. Met him in Thailand, so you guys know, and man, we had a great time. So, but yeah, head over to bearwoodtraders.com. Highly recommend tonight. We have our onboarding class starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to join for that, $39 gets you in. I'll show you around what our environment's like, what to expect, and you also get access all the way, a whole week, access to seeing Andrew trade live and the rest of the team. So cannot beat that. $39, less than a full tank of regular fuel for you. So it's gonna last you longer too. It's gonna last you a whole week, not a couple of days. So pick your choice there. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not trading it no more, man. Even if it could go to zero from here. That's it. I'm done. It's. I'm not. I'm not in sync with the
Carlos.
market. Yeah, I'm just done.
Yeah.
I'm not looking. Yeah, that's it. You know, you get to the point like if I keep trading, and I keep getting just stopped out like this, I'm gonna get frustrated. Besides losing more money, I'm just gonna get frustrated and do stupid things. It's just not worth it. So, we'll leave it alone. People hitchhiking instead of driving. People taking out the bikes. Take out the bike. Gotta go to the 7-Eleven, pick up something, or the grocery store, or the corner bodega.
What the fuck?
You know, pick up the e-bike.
There you go. Use the e-bike.
Yeah,
Go electric. Just go electric on a bike.
that's it. I don't have one, but I figure it's got to be pretty cool to have an e-bike. Like, if I have to go pick up something in Walgreens, you know, it's not so far. I'll take an e-bike. I'll jump on the e-bike on a nice day instead of going for a 5-minute drive.
Yeah. Even having an electric car, I found I had a rental for an electric last year, and you know it's just because it's so weird to get into a vehicle and not start it. Like you just get in
Yeah.
and go, right? Like
Go,
it's sort
yeah.
of just always on, and it makes it feel different for running errands. It feels so much more efficient because you're not starting up the car. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hear the roar. You can, you know it's burning gas. Here, it's just, just away you coast. It's super easy. All right, looks like Nvidia may want to go green. 188.63 is Friday's close. We'll see if
Nice.
it can get back there. I've been watching Nvidia, been taking an ungodly number of shorts on it, and all pretty much stopped at break even. Lots of break even stops here. So
Yeah.
fortunately, it's not been moving hard against me. So I've been picking my moments well, but I obviously am not getting it to move, in the direction I want. So clearly it's going higher, which again is sort of weird in this market with this complexion, the news out there. It's we've got a market that's strangely resilient. We've
Yeah,
seen this
it's
for so long, years and years now. Shouldn't be too much of a surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true. I mean, if you look at the daily, we're back at the area where we're at the low end prior to the war, right? This back and forth, right? Which is at the low end at the moment. So
Yeah.
we're there at the V here. This Iran war caused this, and now we're back towards that bottom end there. So was all-time high during this stretch here or last year? No, it was during this stretch. Okay.
Yeah, it was right in there.
Yep. Yep.
All-time high.
Was this year, right? One of these two, depending on what they did after hours or before hours. Yeah.
See if Nvidia, it just touched on the break or Friday's close. Can it go green? There it is. It's green.
NVIDIA, here you go. Nice. NVIDIA going green. MU struggling today. Had a nice drop, but since then just kind of sideways. Tesla, look at you, Tesla. You playing games with me. Back down. Let's see if we could break this level though. Just this level is the one that kind of held here. This is yesterday's Friday's high, last trading day's high there. So it held that, and that's what kind of stopped me out. So we're back at it again. And again, Tesla's in a very interesting situation because again, if you look at their daily, it's just down. And here they're trying to get a foothold and just hopefully turn around. But man, it's been tough for them. What VPN do you guys trust overseas? What about when you go on vacation? About to go on vacation to Vietnam in May. You know what? I just use the Apple VPN thing that they have there. It's a couple of companies that you could use. Ex Eamon, he's coming up next. He uses VPN for everything. in Russia. So if he's
Yeah.
able to do it in Russia and get away with doing some stuff, I'm sure that's a great VPN company he's using. He's very tech savvy too. So ask him what company
Well, you
he
don't-
uses for a VPN.
I was one of the guys we were traveling with, one of the traders when we were in Egypt with. He has a sort of a private VPN where basically he just
Mhm.
he has a modem, a router set up at his home, and then he brings a little router with him, and so he just uses the router to tunnel into his home router, and then it's basically a private VPN. It looks like he's operating from his home office. The router
yeah,
itself
yeah.
has a VPN sort of built into it. And
Yep.
it made a lot of sense. It was really smart. It's so that way he can do everything like he's operating from home, which is good for all his logging into banking apps and security things. So that was
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
cool.
Nice. Oh, you guys are. What's going on in Vietnam at the end of May? Everybody's going at the end of May. Everybody's going in May. What's happening? There's like a convention I need to know about. Do me and Peter need to go with you guys? Well, like out of all the places in the world, Vietnam, huh? What's going on, guys? Send the
Yeah.
invite.
Here we go.
Uh,
Nvidia just going green. Oh, is it going to be able to hold it this time? Looks like it. Maybe.
Look at that. Tesla also held here and turned around. So there it is. Tesla's using this big support level here. Someone mentioned it's R6 as well. Did I read that correctly? Sorry, S1. Mojito, you missed that's S1 as well. So it's correlating with S1 plus the Friday's high. So yeah, big feeling there. Big support there. As your country, Chill Blog, you're from there? Sweet.
All right, Carlos. Hate to admit it. Went short again. Nvidia as it popped up above as it went green.
Okay.
Stop at break even. If it goes green again, I'm going to be out.
Come on, drop.
Hold it here. Hold.
Oh,
No, it's gone green again. I'm out.
damn it.
Go out at break even. Thought I'd give it a shot.
Yeah.
So it does look like the orders are sitting to the top side. It does
Yeah.
look like it wants to go higher, but I thought I'd take a chance. It had the moment of weakness and core weave. Yeah. Core weave. Where are you going, core weave? Core weave looks like it wants to go higher. There you go. There's Nvidia on the pop higher.
Yeah, look at that break. Yeah, I know it's beautiful because I seen pictures and haven't been there, but I know it's beautiful. At least the pictures I seen. They usually when you try to book vacations, so they just show you the best places. Obviously, right? All countries do that. It's not a
Right.
but it looks great. It looks beautiful.
There's a push.
Come on. Get up there.
All right, welcome to Lambos and Garbage
Wow.
Truck. Good to have you.
Goldman Sachs is
It's
up.
like, no.
Core weave just hit a new
Every
high,
few.
and Nvidia's gone green. So yeah, we're actually looking higher on most things. Tesla is the one thing that it's just I don't know. It's just going sideways here. Had that interesting move, sort of, about
Come on.
45 minutes ago when we were trying to get a short, or at least I was trying to get a short from what was then the high of day. But yeah, Carlos, it's been
No,
it's-
hombre,
if
no
you
way.
just took something long and closed your eyes, you could have been okay. But I was still just very short biased on things. It just shows how things don't always follow where you think they should go. Doesn't matter what you think. Let the market tell you. Which is why I was so risk adverse. But man, CoreWeave's had a good day.
Oh man, so, some companies got today some tickers that are just blowing it out of the water. CoreWeave's one of them. I mean, just look at this. Look at this 1 minute chart. It's insane.
Rejected at
And
680.
then look at the daily here. The daily
Rejected
had
at
a,
680.
had a
Won't
great
even
day
fucking touch it.
on Friday. Continuing
Won't even
today.
touch 680.10.
I mean, just
Yeah.
awesome. MBIS friends, wow, this thing is just
79.80.
on fire, on fire.
Yeah, here we go.
$14
Into the
from
chops.
the close here, guys. 10%. That's epic. I think people just want to be careful with their when they're connecting to
Fucking kidding me, dude.
to like some local hotels Wi-Fi, right? They want to be sure they're not, they're good characters and they're not trying to steal your information that you're passing through, right? So the VPN protects from that. So I think that's the main concern.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get the
Identity
fuck back
theft
up there,
sucks.
motherfucker.
It sucks. I
Get
had
the
one of my
fuck-
friends, man. We
Get the
used to work
fuck
together,
back.
co-worker, but we became great friends. And that happened to him.
Oh my god.
I worked with him for 12 years, 10 years? No, 10 years, 12, 10 years with him. It took him like 4 or 5 years to actually get this thing taken care of. Like,
Right.
it is, because he really, like, they had credit cards for, like, with established history for a
Right.
very long time. Like, they'll pay them off. So what they do is, he was explaining to me, like, he had a whole investigator and everything. Like, this was a big deal. They will pay them off, so they build up their credit. They opened up all kinds of different credit lines with different addresses. So all the address stuff will go to another address. And it took him 5 years to actually clear his name up. I mean, and they
Wow.
had mortgages. Peter, they had mortgages under this guy's name. So,
Wow.
oh, good morning, Andrew. So, yeah, identity theft is, be careful, guys. It could be pretty bad.
Yeah,
All right, Andrew's here.
Good
Yeah.
morning, guys. How's YouTube, guys?
YouTube is
Good morning. Sounds like you had a better trading morning than we have. Both Carlos and I have struggled this morning, but Andrew, sounds
Yeah.
like you had a good morning.
Why? What
Andrew,
did you do?
Don't just 1 second, Andrew. Don't change your screen. I'm gonna fix it. I want you to leave it the way you have it. So every
Okay.
time it comes up, yeah. Let me just fix it. Yeah. Thanks. Okay.
How's everybody doing here, guys? So this weekend we had a couple of traders that they had over $10,000 profit, so we paid them today. So we had two $10,000 funded account traders
Come on.
that
Oh my
we
God.
looked at,
Every time I see
payments this
direction, it
weekend.
turns around.
Nice.
So I'm actually super excited, yeah. So here's I'm gonna show you full screen here. So we had
I'm gonna cry today.
you guys can see my screen, full screen.
Oh
So
yeah,
it
turn
lasts
around.
4 hours. So
Oh
we
yeah,
had
turn
one.
around. Oh yeah, we're gonna go down here. Oh, turn around.
Carlos shows that, yeah. So we had
We're gonna
one
turn around.
trader,
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna turn around.
Shalganavi Damir, 9,400. I think you already made profit before. Then we had the Eve 2,500. Then we had another trader, $10,000, Devin Zhang. Congratulations. And then we had another one, Dimitri, 9,700. So it's going pretty well for funded account traders. Congratulations, guys. Remember, guys, you can also do the funded account. You
Come
have a draw every day for free. So we pay every week. Every Friday we send the payments. So the tax treatment, I don't know. You have to really report it based on, it could be like, maybe it could be like a prize or, I don't know, gambling or I don't know. I don't know how you report this kind of income to your tax, depending on which country you are. Could be trading profits. Could be like a lottery profit or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Let's see. Let's see if we actually get anywhere.
Skill-based giveaway, so I'm not sure.
Skill-based giveaway.
I guess it's a prize winnings, which some places are taxable, some places aren't.
That's what I'm talking
I'd have
about.
to check with a professional. Obviously, we are not professionals. Check with a professional.
Come on.
You know, we can never
Give
help,
me something
unfortunately,
clean
with
for a
taxes in
second.
jurisdiction, so.
Yeah. So today we had a really amazing trading day on Tesla, guys. So we had my biggest win was on Tesla. So as you see here, we got a really nice breakout in Tesla. And then we added twice on it, and then for a really nice breakout from 350 to 356. So that was my biggest win that we had.
20.
And SanDisk obviously was a really good scalp at the open as well to win up.
Look at that wick.
About 900 up.
That wick's gonna get rejected.
920. So that one was also a trade that we did on SanDisk with the help of Market Atlas. No, we don't need any social number, so we can just send you payment through the PayPal. Egypt was amazing. Egypt was a great trip. The country of Egypt is a little bit disappointing because
fucking chomp. One's red, one's green, one's red, one's green.
A revolution, and there is a little bit. The country is a little bit struggling, but the historical places are just amazing.
Orale, come on, please.
Definitely, if you like ancient cultures, you gotta visit.
Give me something. Give me fucking $20.
Sure, you gotta visit at least once, yeah.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's go.
Food was good. Food was good in Egypt. It wasn't super crazy, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
Come on. Give me some highs. Give me some highs.
So,
bro.
Tesla. Nvidia was a really nice breakout day as well. So Intel also, I think Kyle is making money on Intel. Kyle has won two $10,000 accounts from us so far.
All right, barely just broke.
Oh yeah, there you go, Kyle. You're here too.
A previous high.
Kyle is.
Let's see. Let's see.
Nvidia is running up.
Yeah, Nvidia. I was short biased on it. Again, I've been trying to short Nvidia all day here, and it's obviously.
See if it does anything here. Come on. CoreWeave's also had such a great day. Lots of movement higher. Come on. Give me something. No. No, come on.
Is at the high of day.
Come on, higher. Higher.
Can't keep this market down, can you?
I'm actually surprised that the market is going as strong with the negotiation when the South over the weekend. It's crazy.
Does seem, a little counterintuitive on that, but in this market, resilient. I thought that the market would be sitting on the sidelines a little bit more than it is. Just waiting for some definitive news, but
I think the earnings season is now.
Yeah, it's just getting started with the banks as it usually does, so we do have that.
Yeah, so the banks started today, and then we're gonna have some really good earning in the next couple of weeks. I think Microsoft is at April 29, huh?
Could be. I don't know offhand. Microsoft. Correct. After the close.
So here's my position, guys, that I have. So Microsoft, I got Microsoft uh, assigned for my Microsoft puts at my average is now 376, and I sold covered calls on them at 380. So if Microsoft hits 380, I'm gonna take the profit on them. And yeah, just staying on these positions. And overall, it was a pretty good day for me. I had two trades on it, on SanDisk and Tesla. So SanDisk was a scalp. Tesla was a really good breakout, and sitting on these profitable trades to see what's going to happen. So Tesla for me was let me see. Tesla was a really nice breakout. I went once, got stopped out, and then the second time I added more a couple of times. Really nice breakout we got. And SanDisk, with the help of Market Atlas, was really seeing these big orders to the upside from 880 to 900. So that was the trade that we did in the chat room.
Nice. Microsoft's moving higher, Andrew, over 379 now.
I know. Microsoft is reaping. I think the money is really flowing into Microsoft. 380. I think I'm going to make money on that. It's good.
Oracle double top. Let's take a look at Oracle here. What's it doing? Yeah, I see what you're seeing. I think it just broke higher, though. Unfortunately, Oracle just set a new higher high.
Come on.
So
Come on, my last play of the day.
Mountain pass type setup for me. It looks like it wants to push higher. I'm gonna check the Atlas on it and see what it's doing on Market Atlas here.
Come on. Fill the order.
Higher. A little mixed here on the orders on the Market Atlas. It does look like there's some downside orders.
For which one? For
Oracle.
Oracle.
Oracle's balanced right near the price action, which means we could easily move from here to 351 before maybe it decides to sell off. We'll have to watch it. So clearly it was not, a double top there. Oracle was just resting before pushing higher.
What? Are you gonna sell?
We'll see once it clears all these orders sitting between the current price and 351. Sorry, 151.
Come on, motherfucker.
Wow. Market enthusiasm is bound. CoreWeave retesting this high that it set just a couple of minutes ago at 114.
CoreWeave. It's big order at 115 on CoreWeave. Microsoft looks like it's ripping 380, huh?
Let's hope it gets to 380 for you.
Well, my cover closes by Friday, so.
So here's Oracle at 151.
Oof, look at that.
That number.
So glad I got out of there. What the fuck? Ripping and tipping. Holy shit, look at that drop.
Yeah, so market Atlas has helped me to actually take some bigger risks. That's for sure. That's true. That is true.
Oh, look at the pushback off of all these levels. The whole market is taking a little bit of a bounce here. The whole market.
How's your jet lag, Peter?
For the most part seems to be okay. I am sleeping a lot. I don't feel like I'm waking up at the right times and sleeping most of the night, but I'm sleeping a lot more than I normally would, so I must be still tired. This was a busy trip, right? We were always going.
Very, very busy trip. Like, it was really too much pressure on me. Like, I was never be that tired.
lot going on. It was much more stressful for you guys coordinating things too, because we just sort of followed along with wherever you told us to go. But
All right, Ayman is here. How are you, Ayman? Dr. Al Mansouri.
okay, I think before we do that, but just before we hand over to Eamon, I think is it time for our daily giveaway?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, let's do it.
Hashtag funded. Is that what we're doing, Carlos?
Yep. Hashtag funded.
Okay.
I have it set up. I'll bring it up here in a
Alright.
second.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Now we
I
can.
can hear you.
Awesome, sorry. My microphone was disabled. How are you guys doing today?
We are good. How are you doing? How was your trading day?
It was amazing. I caught PLTR, survived a horrible pullback, and it's going well. It's going well.
Nice.
Awesome. So let's see.
All right. So hashtag funded. So we're gonna do the funded account draw. Cheers, guys.
All right, let's see, friends. Give it a couple more seconds here, and we'll pick our winner. Eamon, a lot of people getting your book and excited, man. That's good.
Well, it should be good. I've spent a lot of time on it, so I'm glad that people are liking it.
It's like
Would have been
that
so
should not be a
disappointing if they
surprise.
didn't like it. I mean, that should not be a surprise. I mean, it should be good.
I like
But I'm
it.
glad people
right-
are liking it.
Writing a book is a lot more effort than people appreciate. I think if you've never tried it, it is very challenging. So
Andrew can confirm that.
Yeah.
He's written a lot of books, right, Andrew?
Yeah, he stepped out already, but yeah, man, he's written a few, and it's a process. It's a process. A lot of us
Definitely.
have seen the back end work from you guys, you yourself, Andrew, Brian, writing these books, and we hear all the stories behind it. It doesn't sound easy. All right, guys, here's 120 users, 87 eligible users that are part of the Lambos and Garbage Truck family. So let's do this. The winner for today is going to be Shiva Kairan Reddy. Shiva Kairan Reddy, 4654. Congratulations. Email me, carlos@bearwithtrades.com. I'll get you a code for you to be able to redeem your account. You do have to have a trading terminal membership, so I'll send you all the details. But yeah, congratulations. You get your account. So
nice.
all right, guys.
Congrats.
Take care. Peter and I are heading out. We'll leave you guys with the. Now we could say Dr. Eamon, also
Yes,
author.
indeed.
Eamon, we can use
Author.
author now.
Dr. Author. That's
There you
him.
go.
Awesome.
Dr. Author
I
Trader.
need to use, I need to add that to my
Absolutely.
profile. Yeah, an author. Why not?
Absolutely, man. Yes,
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
add that. You know.
Dr. Author Trader Dad. That's yeah, man. It's look at that. Getting it all together.
Exactly.
Take care,
All right,
everybody.
guys.
Have a
Take
great
care.
day.
Have a good one.
All right, YouTube. So it's you and me now. How are you guys doing today? How was your trading day? Dr. Author Trader Raymond, what VPN do you use? You know, it would be advertising for VPN, and advertising for VPN is a crime here in Russia. It's not illegal to use it. It's illegal to advertise for it. So don't get me into trouble.
No way. Really?
Yeah, it's
$450
totally fine
too.
if you use it, no issues. But advertising
Right.
for it is
Right,
a legal
even
crime
if
now.
it's even if it's on a U.S. Channel, right? Well, I guess they could.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
they could just simply record it, send it to Putin or someone, and then get me into a lot of trouble. So better not. I don't want to have any people knocking my door.
Now, let me ask you a question. This is very interesting. How do you know about that law? Is that something you get in the mail saying, "Hey, here's a new law you can do"? It's like, how do you know that?
It's all over the news. Like, it's all over the place. People, once a new law is there, it's over the radio, it's over the news. People mention it. I mean, it spreads so fast. It spreads even before it's it's there. First of all, they warn you a few months ago earlier that this law is going to come into play on some particular day. Then they keep repeating it for a few months. Then it comes in order, and then if someone gets caught with it, the one who got caught just the news about that gets spread so fast, and people stay away from trouble. I don't want to be an example for that person that people will take a lesson from. I am okay like this.
There you go. You can always email Eamon at bearwithtrust.com. All right.
Exactly. Well, so guys, back to this. Back to trading. Trading is legal. No problems with that. So, you loving my book. Thank you, Candy. I'm really glad you are enjoying the book. You also played PLTR. I'm still in PLTR. I lost my internet connection because of these unfortunate VPN. The ideal entry for a long would have been here at 9:38 or 9:46 with an ad at 9:49. And it came back to work when the price was sitting around 131.94. Sorry, I can tell that you don't see my cursor. Let me bring it back. I'm only 2/3 into your book, but it helped me so much with my trading. I'm really glad it did. I mean, honestly, like I mentioned before, this book is going to help your trading a lot. You are going to view the market from a different perspective, no matter what trading style you are trading. Make sure though, guys, to leave me a couple reviews if you finish reading it. I would honestly appreciate that a lot. The book is new, and those reviews are going to help a lot. Someone asked me for the link. I have just posted it in the chat. You can get it on Amazon. You can either write Complete Guide to Multiple Time Frame Analysis and Reading Price Action, or just go through the link. Anyway, let me fix my cursor. What type of doctor are you? I finished, I'm a physician. I finished the university, the medical university, 6 years of studying, and I did not go to through specialty. I decided to stay as a full-time trader. Yeah, I moved into a new house. You can see the background. What changed is the light and the sofa. I brought a new sofa, put a new light, and I told you that I moved into a new house. I'm kidding. It's a lot. It's a lot moving. If I just move my camera, you'll see all the boxes around here. So yeah, I still did not even unpack. Everything's still here. My PC is just literally on the floor because I was in a rush to jump into this session. So there is still a lot to be finished, a lot to be unpacked, and I ruined my camera. Let me fix that. Thank you, everyone. So let me just fix the camera. I ruined it. It was good and I ruined it. Andrew is going to say that I have a bad background. So, you've left me a review, Richard. Thank you. You're the best. Hey man, get your book. Definitely review after reading it. Thank you, Roman. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you. So let me walk you through my trade on PLTR, the thought process. And for those who read the book, it will make a lot of sense for you because this is already mentioned. Now start with the daily chart. If you take a look at the daily chart, we are stuck in a range on PLTR, right? At the low of the range, there is a hammer. So what can we do? We can predict that the next daily candlestick is going to be a long candlestick. In fact, at the low of the range, we had a hammer with huge volume. That gives us double confirmation, right? Now at the low of the range, after a hammer on a huge volume, I can expect that we are about to have a bullish candlestick. Next thing I did is I went through the 60-minute chart. And on the 60-minute chart, the breakout type of candlestick pattern that we've also discussed in the book, 4 to 5 candlesticks next to each other, with an 8 a.m. candlestick, a green candlestick. This tells us that the price is going to go to the upside as well. Now, what happens after the market open? Market opens and this thing sells off. We do not care about the sell-off. We fully ignore the sell-off because we know that after a sell-off, what could happen? Well, what could be the sell-off? It could be a fake break before the recovery. And if it ends up selling off, I do not care about it. My bias was to the long side based on the daily. It was to the long side based on the 60, but unfortunately whatever happened just happened. However, if this thing recovers, that's where we want to play to the long side. Or maybe somewhere around here. We then added the break of the range. Now, I lost my connection right after the market open, which is unfortunate, so I missed the best possible entries. The price was sitting around here, and I was like, if I weren't in this trade, if I were long in it, I mean, I would have probably jumped into it somewhere around here, here, or here. So what can I do? I can enter with a limit entry. I missed the spike. I know that it still did not hit the target that I'm looking for. So I put a limit order at the bottom, and I was praying. I was praying that this thing drops down, grabbing my order. Because if it continued just going up, I would have regretted it so much. Anyway, I was happy that it grabbed my order. What was my stop loss? The low of the second candlestick, which is here. It was literally about to wick me out around here. I made sure that I'm locking in some profits around here because my average was ruined, and probably if I entered around here and added around here, that would have been my 4R target, or maybe even more. So I decided that I would lock in some profits. Worst case scenario, if this thing triggers my stop loss, I would have a break-even day. If I survive the pullback and it continues in my favor, I would lock in more at 134. And now I have 15% of my position left. I want to catch a bigger run on PLTR. The average true range in PLTR is around $7 to $8. The low is at 128, so we can expect that the price is going to go all the way to 136 at best. 134 40-ish, which is 80% of the ATR. So my final target is the 80% of the ATR. But I made sure that since the move was so straight all the way to 134 that I locked in some profits. Remember that what goes up fast goes down fast. It's the dollar and ruble currency. This thing spiked to 85 recently. There it is. So you see it spiked to 86, and I knew that that's going to happen. And it's kind of been a cycle like this. If you take a look at the last year, we have a big
Waiting
spike
for
and a huge
an
dump, a big
entry,
spike
I
and a huge dump, a big
guess.
spike and a huge dump. So I thought that that's exactly the same thing that's going to happen around here. It's interesting that this is a cycle, not only in the stock market, it's also there in the forex. It's there in different markets, Indian, European. I mean, it doesn't really matter what type of Asian. It doesn't matter what type of market you are trading. The price action is the same. It's repeatable. So seeing the big drop, the big move, I knew there is going to be a big drop. That's why I made sure that I lock in some profits just in case this happens. I'm on the safe side. I'm going to keep my stop loss around my break even at this stage. And if it spikes, I'll be out around 134.33. So good trade, happy about it. Good start for the week. We'll see how it's going to go. It is going to be nice. Welcome a new family member in a new place. That was exactly the goal behind getting this house. We wanted to make sure that we fully move in before the baby comes in. I was stopped out on the first pullback. My entry was after the fake out in the minute 37 or so. So you get stopped out. Where exactly? Sorry, I'm not really sure where you get stopped out. 30. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You did play to the long side around 933, maybe 935, and it took you out at 937. If that's the case, this was a bit early. Remember the 3 candlestick rule? 1, 2, 3. After 3 candlestick, what could happen? A pullback. And the pullback, how far can it go? Anyone? How far can the pullback go before the continuation? I also mentioned that in my course. I mentioned it in my book. The low of which candlestick? The low of 1, the low of 2, or the low of 3? How big is the pullback? Where can you put your stop loss at? I mean, the 50% is for the ABCD pattern, but for the open, If it's a break of a range, it's the middle of the range. But if you go for a 3 candlestick rule, because we did not have a range here, it's the low of 2, because that's 1, that's 2, that's
Let's see
3.
where it
After 3, we
goes.
expect a pullback. A pullback means
It's
that we
just
need
like,
to
oh,
see a new low. So the low of 3 is not going to work.
Bro,
It's probably going to go down. But it can go as low as the low of candlestick 2 and then continue the trend.
down.
So if you ended up chasing the stock around here or around here, you need to make sure that your stop loss is at least the low of 2,
So
which is this,
annoying.
so that you can survive the pullback before the potential continuation. Make sense? May I ask how you could you exit at the peak? What did you see there? Ron, I just mentioned it. Candlestick 1, candlestick 2, candlestick 3, candlestick 4. It's not only 3, it is 4. On the 4th candlestick, we see a doji at the high. And I also told you that what goes up fast goes down fast. So I knew that this is the beginning of the pullback. This is a strategy that I mentioned, parabolic reversal. I know that if I weren't long in this thing, I would have been looking for a reversal. And if I were looking for a reversal, I would have played a risk-free parabolic reversal around here. So knowing how to trade reversal will help you manage your trades better, will help you get better exits and partials, even if you are not trading reversals. Make sense? Come on, my camera, please. Stop embarrassing me. Good. I mean, after baby, we'll see you at all. Yeah, you will see me. You'll definitely see me. I'm not going to abandon trading. Probably you're going to miss me for just the first 2 weeks, maybe a week. I'll probably get bored after 1 week. I don't know if I'll get bored or not. I know it does that. The reason behind that is that I do not have an Amazon KDP. The book is published on Andrew's page, and because of the sanctions on me on Russia, I
Very
cannot publish
choppy
it on
morning.
my own. So Andrew was kind enough to publish it, and he was a co-author.
And
so
now
he
we
has
have the
right
green
to do that.
one that's gonna go back up. Let's see. I don't think.
Maybe after all this is done, I'm going to open an Amazon page with some detail about the author, linked somehow to Andrew's book
Oof.
page. Would you stay in PLTR for a swing trade? No, I would not. It's not my type of swing trades. I mean, it has a 30-40% drop, but PLTR is not stock that I would enjoy swing trading. I usually let's close this team. I'm looking at Tesla for a swing. I want to see Tesla around $300, and if this thing drops to
And
$300,
it is dropping.
I'm selling
a
the house
little
and buying
bit.
it, like Andrew says.
That's
By the way, when is the SpaceX IPO coming out? Anyone tracking this type of news? SpaceX is an exciting one. I'm not going to jump into it the first like 3 to 4 months. I want to see how it's going to be. But it's something that I want to buy for sure.
Oh yeah. Now
Are
you're
you planning to
popping
make
off.
your book an audio too? Yes, that is in my plans. Sometime in the near future, maybe in a couple months, I'll do that. I need to sell 1,000 copies just to get to break even on the book, because there were a lot of costs for the editor, for the person who worked on the layout, for the designer. So once
Fuck
I make
you.
that back, I'll instantly start spending on the audiobook. Like I told you, the goal is not to make money out of the book. If I put it like $50 per copy, I would have probably made it back quickly. But my goal was to make the book affordable for those who couldn't get the course. I know that my course is expensive, and people were wanted to learn a few of the basic things that are in the course, but they couldn't afford the course. So I tried to make a simplified version.
This is something else. kind of bored here. Yeah, it's like it's just doing this business all fucking day. There might be something later, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it because, yeah. Trying to find something, and yeah, no. Down $38. Fuck. What is really not pushing much? Bro. Watch it pump up right now. Oof, look at that. Of fucking course. Of fucking course. Fuck you. You fucking fuck. Bro. 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 Oh my god. Right as I sent that. Right as I sent that. Give me red. Give me red, motherfucker. What the fuck? Chop. Bro.
But while coming down, you see what they're doing. Every bounce comes, you can get $1. Now, I think you could get.
Oh, fuck. Ay, ay, ay.
It's about 317.13. We'll be good to go.
Oh,
Break
no.
1656. Close below it. Then I'll exit stage left. Especially with the VIX picking up some speed and the indexes starting to show some signs of weakness. So I need this 317.13 to break here. I want that 15-minute to continue. Speaking of the Qs, nice bounce on the Qs up that 611.63. Let's see get that hammer candle with some follow through. See if that hammer candle can hold. test at 50% retrace. So both the Qs and IW are testing the 50% retrace of Friday's range. And the Dow is testing this VWAP. So again, if all of these tests across the board lead to buyers stepping back in, that can be favorable for our position. On the other hand, SPY is testing on the 5. SPY is testing slightly above the VWAP, above that daily downside breaker, rejected off that 50% retrace. Okay, testing some of those EMAs. You can see on SPY. Okay, Goog. It's your time to shine.
Dude.
It's your time to shine, Goog. Get above 317.
This thing is just so...
In this case, if SPY can reclaim those lows, that'd be good. Goog is back up 10%. That was the initial open of that hour. And interestingly enough, guys, SPY is opening up right at the lows of the prior shift. So they swept that right away. Let's go. Okay, Goog. Okay, 17. So initially, when we got to this area before, it was 25. Now you can see the difference. Hold above 317.
What was that?
317.13 hold. Okay, you've been holding. You're tired of holding. Feel free to TP.
What was that noise?
By all means, do what you need to do. Okay, let's get the lights up on you guys.
We are not seeing a lot of movement. It's literally like around where it was like about an hour ago.
SPY, we swept these lows on SPY.
It was like over here. Fucking dumb. Fucking dumb.
Like how we're hammering off the VWAP, we're hammering off of this 50% retrace on the Qs. So I see the Qs can break above that.
Come on.
611.88, that would help move here.
Give me. No, stop. No green.
I'm gonna part ways with move here. Because it's really
Stop with the fucking green. Every time I find direction, you fucking turn around.
see if we can hold that level. If we can hold 317.13, I'll stay in. If Goo breaks back
Every
below
single
this
fucking time,
level
bro.
here, 316.88.
Hit it. Come on. Go down. Come on. You've been fucking dragging ass all day. Just go down.
I would like the Qs to get up to 611.88.
Come on.
Quite some time now, close to
Dude.
which felt
It
like
will not
more
break
than close to an hour.
in either
Probably
fucking
not an hour
direction.
exactly, but it feels like it's been a long time. At 15,
Stop it with that fucking bullshit.
I want to see a
Oh
shoot on
my
that 15.
God. Bro, fucking pissing me
15
off.
minute, of course, has 8 minutes left.
Drop. God fucking damn it. Drop.
Spy put on the head and shoulder, beautiful.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Man, fuck you. Are you fucking kidding me?
I want Spy to sweep these lows, even Spy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So my NC on Google's here. No close below here. Okay. NC on Google's right there, so Google start waking up.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Okay, there you go, Google. Finally.
Get the
Back to
fuck
25, back to
out.
where we were essentially.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, scale out right there on Google if you need to. So I'm gonna use this as my NC.
Come on.
No
Come
close
on.
back to lows 317.13. Okay, 25 on Google. See Spy
Oh,
380.
you gotta be
680.
fucking joking. wants to come up.
Goog, see if I can do push.
It could turn around anytime.
32 on Goog.
Come on.
5 on Goog.
Hit it on the downturn. Hit it on the downturn. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hit it down. Hit it down. Knock it down. No. No. No, motherfucker.
Good job on being patient.
No. No. Are you fucking kidding
Right
me?
there at 30. Don't want to sit there anymore.
Are you fucking joking?
Do it if you have more patience
Are
than
you
I do.
fucking joking right now? Are you fucking joking? No. Go away. Go
Look
away.
at that.
Go
I think
away.
it's a push, but I'm okay with it now. I'll take my 30.
Come on.
Push a little bit more into the 50s. But
Are you
one
fucking kidding
shot,
me?
1 kill on Goog. Took some time. Scale up provided. And then now I can use the push, but I'm moving back 30.
Now you're on the upswing.
A lot of
Now you're just on a fucking upswing, bro. Dude.
Alright, so
Are you fucking kidding me?
you can see the
Are you
difference
fucking
between the
kidding
Goog setup and the Apple setup. Apple worked out.
Are you
really
fucking
quickly
kidding me right now?
Because there was some momentum behind it. Time and place is critical. Goog took some time, didn't get invalidated. Had to sit in the position for a little bit. If you're still in, manage accordingly.
Are you
Big
fucking
problems
kidding me
like
right
this,
now?
don't start chasing.
Bro.
Be willing to live with the results that you
No.
got.
What the fuck? What the fuck,
Okay, Goog
man?
continues to go. I mean,
Turn the fuck around.
if you close it
Right the
early,
fuck
I don't
now.
blame you. Now look at Goog, guys.
Come
This is
on.
coming from Shockwave as well. So Shockwave, if you have Shockwave as well, it's gonna bring it to your attention.
Come on.
This one, of course, we talked about how that happened so fast, very difficult to catch it.
There we
Occasionally,
go.
It does come pull back, so there's a way to catch it, unlike Spy. Of course, here it comes back in here, second signal. This one we
Drop, man.
on his initial reclaim in the 1040 territory. And another signal comes in, and now we're all the way here. No contracts, they're at 50.
Fucking
cents now.
drop. Fucking drop, you motherfucker.
I might have to take one trade on Spy, not for the sake of forcing, but if
Oh, I'm
it's
gonna
something
shit
that's
on
okay.
you. Oh, now you find your call. Now you find.
When it comes to an end today, guys, I mean, that's fine as well.
I'm gonna shit on you.
Thank you very much, Goog.
Ah, come on,
Now
man.
let's go back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, we're really climbing now, huh?
The Qs.
Ah,
Off
great.
611, 63.
It's fucking amazing.
88. Okay. That hammer off that EMA and that key level. You're good. You're golden as well. Okay.
Come on.
On Spy, the mean reverse.
Come
grab
on.
these things,
Give me a fucking drop.
right?
Give me a fucking drop.
Okay.
Give me a fucking drop.
So that's the kind of
God
action
damn
it's been. That mean reversion was nice. Right there.
it. Ah.
We're done for the day.
Give me a fucking drop. Come on.
If you take this mean reversion, right here, your target is 680. From here to here. That's your window. You
No,
want more,
not
of course,
another.
If it gets above 680,
Give me
then
red.
680
Give me red.
to 680.24.
Oh, come on.
And from 680.24,
or two here, and we can do that with this. Our next guest here, William Pennock.
All right, there we go. There we go. That's what I want to see.
not where you necessarily want the conflict, the direct.
Alright, we're close to profit again. Dude, what the fuck was all that? Long and short of it. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you know you're blocking this right now.
Yeah, man, let's go. Come on.
To the rest of the world. China was buying it. After the lifting of US sanctions, India was buying it.
Yeah, come on. Come on, can we get to like fucking open profits and losses to like 10 maybe? It's just so much. Come on. Let's dip low, let's dip low. Dude, I can't get shit.
Mr. Fluff.
Hello.
I'm so sorry. One of our delivery drivers has driven into the back of your car and destroyed all of your equipment on the way to your super important gig this evening.
Oh, no.
Please, could I give you a $1,000 credit note for the store to replace everything?
Yes, you can.
Excellent stuff. That's the premise. Gig tonight with Dragged Under. You got $1,000 pounds. We'll go pounds, right? Because we're in England.
Great.
To buy whatever you need for the gig. So what would you? I mean, most guests will do a guitar, an amp, and a pedal. But you tell me. What do you need?
I would need obviously a guitar. I don't know that I would need a pedal. It depends on what I would want for my amplifier model or real amp or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess that depends. I guess for the Dragged Under gig, I would probably choose something digital, which would leave some wiggle room for a guitar, maybe.
So in Dragged Under, there would be a quad cortex, presumably, right?
There would be a quad cortex.
Exactly
so my very generous credit note doesn't cover that.
Stop with
what
the
would it
fucking
be?
chop.
You know what? If I had to play a show, so I made a video with a Pod Express, even the regular one or the black edition, which is the high gain.
Yep.
I could play a gig with one of those. It's basically an old school pod.
Pod was a good sounding machine.
I could play a gig with that.
So
no problem.
And that. You'll hear it through in ear or fold back.
2, 3 down, 2, 3 up.
No other pedals, just
5
that.
up.
Nope.
Dial it in, do the gig.
And I would do the gig.
We definitely have those. They're
So much
150-ish
chop.
from memory.
Okay.
So you have tons left to spend on the guitar. Would you like a tour of?
Please.
Okay.
Show me around.
if you haven't seen an Anderton's video before, you'll know it's like an old building that's a little bit like a rabbit warren. So lots of little sections with different kinds of vibe of guitar in it. So typically in this section, you're probably going to see some of your more contemporary stuff. So more your Schecters and Ibanez's and Jacksons and anything that's kind of a bit modern. Headless guitars. You ever played Strandberg or anything like that?
I have. I enjoy Strandberg. I'm not a headless guy.
Not a headless guy.
But Strandberg is a fine instrument.
No, so you don't have to choose. We can just let's just walk. I'll show you around, and then you can kind of see. Now there's a rule. We don't let you choose used gear for this, just purely and simply because obviously what I want this to be is that if somebody who likes your music would like to put their rig together and they have £1,000 budget, then obviously used kind of distorts the sort of what you could get, but nothing wrong with buying used. So now we're into sort of perhaps some of the more traditional brands here. So we're going to have Gibson and Epiphone. Obviously Epiphone would be a super popular choice in your price bracket.
Guitars.
We have Gretsch. We have a brand called Sire, which makes some amazing value copies. We have PRS, Duesenberg. You won't be able to get anything for Duesenberg in your Fender. Ooh. We've got Squire. Of course, we've got Music Man and we've got Sterling. But I think, again, typically in these kind of challenges, it's almost like you can't just pick your own.
No, no. So I am not choosing my own signature Sterling guitar. Just so we're clear.
I will take you to the part of the store that I always like to take people to because I'm very proud of it. But you absolutely won't be able to afford anything in your rig from here. Seen anything? Where are you leaning at the moment? Traditional, modern, in between?
I'm kind of an old school traditional guy. I am a huge fan of Epiphone. I think the Epiphone stuff is huge bang for the buck. I am also a big Schecter fan.
Okay, we might end up with a ton of change from your rig. Yeah, sorry. So this is
where are we going?
Exactly.
It's kind of trending in the direction I wanted to go in, but man, I took a dumb loss up front because
this is all of the sort of the custom shop and
what is
a zero-day put like on
Tremonti,
the
but in like a super limited
like if it was going to go up, so that lost me like $30.
Yeah.
This entire room got skipped over when I was getting shown around for the first time. This is incredible.
Yeah, so this, funnily enough, we built this during COVID. And I don't know what they did to US retailers during COVID, but in the UK for about 6 months, like any kind of public space was just told to close. And we just thought, wow, it's a challenge on the one hand, but we thought we're never going to have another opportunity to really change the store around without it being really disruptive. So we built this. We did used to sell expensive guitars before, and on a busy Saturday, it was so difficult to give this kind of customer that slightly quieter, more chilled, one-to-one experience because the main store gets so crazy busy. So we thought we'll give this a try, and this has been hugely successful. I think what's been fun as well is how we've been able to forge relationships with some of the less well-known brands as well. So we do all the rock and roll relic stuff from Castadosa and some Hanson stuff from Denmark, Italian brand called Bacci, but as well as doing all the sort of custom versions of Fender, Gibson, PRS. Anyway.
Wow.
This is what you can't have.
Can't afford this.
No, you can't afford this. So we're going to look at Epiphone and Schecter, right?
Different styles of guitars, however, both serve the same purpose for me sonically.
Well, what we can do is we can take a couple into the studio and you can kind of ultimately decide what you like the best. When you talk about Epiphone, are we just talking about a Les Paul? Or
yes.
Yeah, so we're just talking Les Paul.
Just a great Epiphone Les Paul, even the most inexpensive ones, in my experience, are phenomenal.
I think you are going to end up with some change here because the Epiphone range goes from like a $599 Les Paul range up to like a $999 Les Paul range. So obviously we can't quite do the $999 ones, but you've just picked up a perfectly good example of what you could afford. You want to take that for a second?
Yes.
I mean, you've got budget now for, you know what you have got budget for?
Ooh, tell me.
I've just started stocking this fantastic take on a tube screamer from Warm Audio called the Fluff Drive. You ever heard of that?
Tell me more.
Yeah, maybe we should. Anyway, what have we got from Schecter? I always think as well, I should say, one of the things that we are restricted by in the world of Andertons is a shop that can display about 20% of all the guitars that we actually stock.
Yes.
If you ever go to our website, you'll see thousands and thousands of guitars that say in stock. And then you scroll a little bit further down, and it'll tell you whether it's in the store or in the warehouse. We always say to customers that want to come here is do your little bit of research on our internet site first. So if there is anything you want to try, you can tell us a couple of hours before you, so before you get, like, as long as you phone us and go, look, I'm on my way to the store, I'd like to try the following guitars that you have in stock.
Oh, that's amazing.
We'll do all that. If you turn up and ask to do it, we'll still do it, but you have to hang around for like 2 or 3 hours to wait for the guitars to arrive. So what have we got? Where is Schecter? Sorry, Sal, just do ignore us. They look cool. This looks cool.
Honestly,
I'm gonna have to get a colleague to tell me how much some of this stuff is.
I'm gonna guess here. But this Damien is probably, I believe, $4.99.
$5.39, Demon 6. I think that's probably that, isn't it? So we're up to about 700 to 800 at the moment. So we've definitely got enough for a fluff drive.
Okay, let's try the fluff drive and see which one of these guitars I'm playing the gig with.
Nice. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so we are back in the room with Fluff's hyper transportable
backpack rig.
I've seen John Connon did the same thing. So he was like, I'll just take an affordable digital solution and that's what I'll do. So just for people watching this that maybe don't understand how a musician would have a device like this and no speaker. Like, so when you're on stage and you've got this in, how do you hear it?
I would have this in context of an in-ear monitoring system, so I would have molded earbuds, and this would basically go to that rack, and it would go into a split, and basically to think of it as a giant Y cable, and one side goes to the front of house PA, and the other side goes to directly my in-ears, and so that way I don't need wedges. I can hear everything direct. I don't need a speaker cabinet. Now, in this specific scenario, I would use this and this one tone and just to get me by on the gig.
I guess one of the limitations of this very specific, oh no, it does have presets, but it's like a press both buttons and then go through different colors from memory, isn't it? We could, if we went 2 together, and then what is it, like up and down or something?
Yes.
So you kind of could. It's not quite as simplistic as like a good old-fashioned pedal that's like on or off, isn't it?
Mid-set or mid-song, you're not tapping and doing all that.
Do we think we've gone back to have we gone back to your sound here?
I don't know. So this is the sound I dialed in, and basically
I've changed
that's not the sound.
I've changed it. I mean, it does sound like a high-gain amplifier coming through our little monitors, doesn't it?
Basically, this would be the one tone that I would do the whole set, and if I wanted anything less, I would just I'd roll it off the best I could for some clean passages, but other than that, this would get me through the entire set.
Here's a question that I think sometimes comes up. The marketing departments of all of the brands of digital product that are out there will literally tell us that not just every new model that comes out, like every firmware update that comes out is like gets us like another leap towards this, tonality that we've never been able to achieve before.
Sure.
How far do you think it's really come just from 30 years ago when the pod came out? Because this is kind of like probably sort of not dissimilar. It's more sort of poddy kind of territory in its latest guise, isn't it? Rather than sort
it's
of
Helix running gear, but it is definitely has its roots in the original pod for sure. I think we've come a long way just in the last 10 years, but for that first 20 years, it was all kind of a fizzy mess for high gain stuff. You had to do a lot of post EQ. Just so much post EQ.
Do you know, I think that's really funny as well, because that reminds me of, I think whatever your genre was as a player, that was the one that digital never quite got right. Like I would sort of say like it was the edge of breakup clean that digital could never get right.
I would agree with that.
But high gain, it always got pretty good. But you were saying actually in the early days, high gain was bad.
It was always had that weird fizzy thing, the ultra top endy that wouldn't ever go away.
So you've picked what they call their heavy amp model. I don't know what that's based on. I assume it'll tell you in the manual. It's going to be
I don't know either, honestly.
Dual rec type
I just turned basically the boost all the way down.
So in its non-alt mode, each of these knobs does an effect.
That's right.
Delay, distortion, modulation, reverb. And in its alt mode, you've got bass, treble, mid, and gain. So do we know if we've maxed your gain, or do you want?
No, we haven't messed. So right now it's the stock preset. So if we go alt,
do you have to hold it and move it? Yeah, I think you hold. So that's maximum gain. That's minimum gain. There-ish or less?
Let's go less, and let's try to use the fluff drive.
And then what about bass? Let's just halfway, mid, halfway.
Sure. Yeah. Great.
So pretty much everything flat, roughly.
Basically. And then I would use this to goose some stuff, whether that is for long extended stuff or just extra chunk chorus sections, whatever it is. I don't know how this is going to sound. We haven't actually plugged this into this before we're rolling camera, so here we go.
Pretty, I mean...
It's pretty hot.
It maybe needs
to turn the level down a little bit. I mean, pretty good.
I'm guessing there's a gate in here and a gate in here, right?
I'm guessing
this is,
so.
This is off. Let's turn the gate on and see if... Yeah, the gate, the gate's better in there than in there, I think,
it's pretty good. We haven't even tried the Epiphone yet.
Just under £150 for this. Slightly, obviously, this is, in terms of financially...
This is more than that.
Yes, this is more than that. So probably not going to see many people doing this, but you never know, Fluff will. Okay, so when we look at the guitars, objectively speaking, both got 2 humbuckers, probably got slightly longer scale length on the Schecter, different bridge assembly.
Active versus passive.
So there's a few things to choose between. What are you liking about the Schecter, other than the fact it looks cool?
It does look pretty cool. The Schecter, I like a 25.5-inch scale whenever possible. That just is kind of what I grew up on. I was a Strat kid growing up. The actives, I honestly wish were passives. These are actually pretty good, though. We should probably give the Epiphone a spin because it's going to be, I'm guessing, a little bit warmer, a little less tight, I'm guessing. But this just feels good. And this feels like home to me.
What's your standard tuning when you're playing guitar?
I'm normally in drop C sharp.
Okay,
so drop D half step down.
So what kind of string gauge would you have to have on that guitar versus that guitar for it to be right for you?
Honestly, I use the same. I use basically the beefy Slinkies.
Which goes down to like a 56, 54?
54. 54. Early Slinkies, I guess, 11 to 54.
Okay, because you've got a Les Paul, right? Versus a step. So are you
This
in
thing is,
C
like,
sharp
not
with
moving
those
in
strings on
any
it? It's still
fucking
stable
direction.
and...
Yeah, I'll use the stop tail
whatsoever.
to kind of adjust. Not that it adjusts tension, so to speak, but it does kind of determine how slinky it feels. And I'll put the stop tail and the Les Paul all the way down.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's... And it's okay, so give us a couple of maybe some rhythm and lead or whatever, you know. The noise gate works well. Well, okay, so I want to switch guitars now and just see.
Let's go to the Epiphone.
I notice you've chosen 2 black guitars. Is that a...
Not actually intentional.
Not intentionally?
No.
Okay. They look cool, though.
I don't normally like black guitars.
There's something about that specifically with the white bits that's like tuxedo cool.
Unless it's like a Les Paul Black Beauty or something like that, which is always cool. For me, I just feel like they're so... Black guitars can be so like metal. Like, I don't know, I like the dichotomy of having like a nice sparkly guitar and playing huge riffs. So right away, lower output, which I actually dig without the drive. A little warmer, a little rounder, more passive sounding, I guess. I kind of like the less, this feels less juiced out than the Schecter, although the Schecter sounds great. This feels very, very good.
I think that's some useful advice, particularly for perhaps younger players that are, are finding their way a little bit. I think what happened is, in the sort of pantheon of metal, early amps didn't have enough gain. So guitar players looked to pickup manufacturers and pedal manufacturers to create hotter products that would then get them more gain from their amplifier.
EMGs.
That's better. Then amps got more gain.
Yes, they did.
And if you take one of those very high output kind of guitars with high output from the pedal into an amplifier that's already got tons of gain, which we have got tons of gain, I think you just end up in muddy territory.
Agree.
And actually, if the amp's got loads of gain, I think the sound is way better if the guitar is actually underwound. In my opinion.
Let the amp do the work. I agree with that. Let's tune this a little bit. I'm going to turn this down. I'm goosing this pretty hard, but let's tune this with the mid sweep. I mean,
it's making much more difference than it was on the Schecter,
yeah, that's interesting. It just isn't.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's like a night and day difference.
I mean, look, it's interesting
Thank you.
because I think in this instance, less gain is creating a more percussive sound, which sounds more aggressive, which sounds more metal, than more gain, which ends up being just overloaded and I mean, in fairness, I suspect there's a better sound out of the Schecter by just dialing this back, right? Letting the guitar do a bit more of the heavy lifting and the product
it could go
a bit
both
less.
ways for sure.
Yeah.
In this particular case, I would choose for this gig probably this Epiphone Les Paul. Honestly, that's the sound. I would choose this Pod Express, and when I need it, I wouldn't have this on the entire time. I would have the fluff drive on for specific parts, but generally speaking, I would probably have it on this setting.
Does it roll down okay and click? Because that's always the criticism of the older digital. I mean, it's not clean, is it? But it's
not at all. It's cool. That's a 5.
Congratulations, you can do the gig. There you are. I don't, honestly,
pretty cool.
I've never done one of these where you go, nah, that doesn't work, does it? There's some great affordable gear out there.
It's a great time to be a guitar player.
Yeah,
honestly.
So there you are. Congratulations, Mr. Fluff. Pod Express, Epiphone Les Paul, Warm Audio Fluff Drive. Get to the gig, and that's it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for.
Break 78. Break 78. What the fuck?